I'm just off to Lidl after our last little video where I was like, oh, I'm just have to go to Lidl now because my Aldi's shut. I went in there and found that there was about 50% of the shop said high protein or had some kind of high protein label on. So I thought what I'm going to do now is have a little trip back. We're a couple of days later now, and I'm just going to pick up a few of the high protein stuff, test it out for you and just give you my opinions, because I sometimes with this high protein stuff, it's a bit of a con, guys. I'll be honest, some of it's a little bit naff. Like, I can't get the glass in my head. Like, I can't remember where I was, but the other day I went in somewhere and it was frozen chicken breast and it had high protein written on it, and I just thought, yeah, because it's a chicken breast. But we're gonna go have a little investigation now, see what there is, pick a few things up, try it out throughout the week, and I'll let you know my honest thoughts, feelings and opinions. It's like the Wild West and I've come at completely the wrong time. It's Toki's awake, 6:15, so obviously everyone's finished work, but I picked up a few little things so far. I've just seen these. Do you want to try pancakes maybe? I've also just seen a dupe for the protein wraps. I really quite enjoy these, so maybe I'll pick up a few of these. I actually can't bring myself to get this. 101 grams of protein, extra large beets, chili, beans and sweet corn. That's the nutrition, there we go. Well, guys, that was an experience. It was so busy. I went at 6:15, which in hindsight now, on a Monday, is a mistake, but I just didn't think it was going to be that chaotic. This isn't right. Moan from me right now. What is it, right, that people don't get about personal space? In the sense of, if we're in a queue, the queue isn't going to move any quicker if you stand on top of me. Given that, like, what, 6 years ago we weren't allowed to stand closer than 2 meters together, where has that gone? Because I don't think it's a weird thing for me not to want someone to stand that close to me. I'm quite lucky that when I do my food shops normally that it's not busy, and I think this is a real example of you guys are troopers that are doing it in prime time shopping, because it wasn't good. Besides that, it wasn't the most inspiring shop. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Lots of the shelves were quite empty. Again, I don't know if that's because it's just late in the day and they have run out, or it's like restock day, I don't know. I managed to grab a few things. My plan though is that I'll go back later in the week, so I won't show you everything now. What I'll do is I'll just eat them throughout the week, and when I'm eating them, I'll film it and I'll show you and I'll talk you through it, rather than just sitting here and talking through everything, because to be honest, that's quite boring for you and me, and I want to try them and tell you what they taste like, and I don't want to open everything and try everything, because then I'll have to throw half it away. So this is going to be a week-long, maybe even longer project, depending how long it takes me to get through all this stuff. But when I was going around the shop, I could see people lifting my basket, because everything was the high protein label, and I reckon people were like, oh my god, what is this boy doing? But fingers crossed we find some gems in there. There's some things that I picked up that are a little bit rogue, and there's some things that, like, I know will be, well, I hope will be good. So it's going to be interesting to try everything and see if there's anything there that I like and that I can implement week to week. Good morning, everyone. It's very early in the morning. Well, it's not that early now. It's like 7:45. I was up at 5:30 a.m. 5:30 a.m. But it's fine. At first, our little protein product trying week, we've got the high protein chocolate porridge. I always think of these as a holiday, like pre-flight breakfast. Does that make sense? If you've got an early flight, I'll always have one of these. Or like if I'm doing a run, like if I'm racing or doing a high rocks early in the morning, this is normally the breakfast I go to. 13 grams of protein per pot. I believe the M&S one is 15, I want to say. Maybe more. I think it's about 15. They're the ones I normally get. So if this is good, I'll be very happy. It is 273 calories per pot, 4.2 grams of fats, 13.9 grams of protein. So I would say that's 14 grams. No, let's round it up. Here's the nutrition label for you guys to see. I'm really quite bad with these because I don't fill them up with as much water as it says. Like, if it says to fill it up to about here, I only fill it up half of the way because I quite like my porridge thick. Okay, from the off, it's not as chocolatey as the M&S one. This is probably going to upset people, but this is the thickness, I can't even stare at, of how I like my oats. I like it really thick. It's definitely not as chocolatey as the M&S one. However, for what it is, it's fine. Could you make this yourself? Absolutely. Essentially all it is some protein powder and some oats, right? But like if you were on the go and you really didn't have time to make some form of breakfast, this is a good option. Like I said, especially if you're traveling or if you've got a race or anything where you just need to pour some water in and go. Personally, I would probably have like a banana. I wish we had some bananas with this because it is a little bit, it's not chocolatey enough to be chocolatey. Does that make sense? It's kind of a bit, it needs another flavour, I think, anyway. That's just me being really picky, isn't it, about porridge. I fancy a bit of a snack, and I'm thinking, what of our protein stuff can we try? Oh, we have these. Okay. So these are like little mini Yakult looking things. High protein mango and peach shots. 8 grams of protein per bottle. Where's the little nutrients guide? I'll show you guys. They're all 100 millilitres each. So 100 millilitres is 54 calories, 4.4 grams of carbs. Can you tell that I've recorded podcasts this morning, so my brain is like, bleh, bleh, like words aren't coming out. But let me say all of that again. 54 calories, 4.4 grams of carbs, 3.3 grams with sugar, and then 8 grams of protein. So, I mean, I don't know if it's got any benefits of like a Yakult. I'm guessing it doesn't. No added sugar, fat-free, lactose-free. Yogurt drink made from... Wait, this doesn't make sense. Fat-free, lactose-free, yogurt drink made from skimmed milk with milk protein. So how is it lactose-free? We see, look, what does this mean, everyone? Someone tell me. It was lactose-free and then it has 2 little asterisks. What does that mean? Oh, is it lactose? It says contains naturally occurring sugars, blah, blah, blah. Lactose content less than 0.1 grams per 100 grams. Okay, so I'm guessing it's lactose-free then. This is just horrible to listen to. Half that will probably get cut out. But anyway, let's try these now. They look quite interesting. I just thought, I used to love having like Actimels and Yakults, and to be honest, I don't know why I don't get them anymore, but they used to be like the highlight of my morning. I used to wake up, have my coffee and my Yakult and have a great day. So I was thinking maybe if these have the same vibe, they'll be a good shout, no? If you are lactose intolerant, me, I probably wouldn't recommend them because it does, like, you know when you can smell something smells milky, this smells like milk. Oh yeah, that's really good. It's definitely milk though. I don't believe that it's lactose free. These are great though. I definitely recommend these as a little like morning thing. I don't know if they've got any other benefits. I honestly don't think they do, other than the fact that they are a little protein shot. So I wouldn't say that I am, well, I mean, I am lactose intolerant, but I can have some lactose. Like I know if I have this and maybe, oh, hello. Someone's just come to say hi. I would say I'm lactose intolerant, but I do have lactose. Like I can have it to a certain extent, but I know if I have too much of it, it's not going to end well for any of us. It's Wednesday today, and I'm only on the second like product that I'm trying. So hopefully, I'm just going to go through and try a few more. Maybe we'll have one more now. I think I'm going to try one of these. Hi. Ooh, I'm like crouching on the floor. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm going to try that. High protein white chocolate quark. I can never say this. Quark bar. Quark. Someone once described to me quark, however you say it, as being like the combination of Greek yogurt, well, not the combination, but if Greek yogurt and cottage cheese had a baby, it would be quark, or whatever it's called. So that didn't sell it to me, I'm going to be honest, because cottage cheese, do I like cottage cheese? I don't like the idea, but I don't mind it. Like if someone was to just give it to me, I probably would eat it, but I wouldn't buy it myself. Does anyone else, in shops, when little bars or like this kind of stuff has the nutrition stuff inside, so you kind of have to semi-open it. I always feel like I'm going to get in trouble because I'm like opening a packet in a shop. But there we go, that's the nutrition info. Per bar, we've got 151 calories, 8.5 even grams of fat, carbs 9 grams, sugars 5.5, protein 7.6 grams. Let's give it a go. Toki is sat right here because she wants to go to the toilet, so I'm going to try this really quickly. Ooh. It tastes like something, and I can't put my finger on what it is. It's like almost fudgy. And that's going to really annoy me. What is that? It's really familiar. Oh, what is it? It's going to really annoy me. I'm going to have a think and come back to you guys. But it tastes like something. I quite like this. I didn't think I was going to like this as much. Hello. Hello. I didn't think I was going to like this as much, but I'm going to take the dog out now and finish this. But this is good. This isn't a... I wouldn't say this is like an everyday thing. I would say this is a dessert. I'm just back from the gym. I am going to have this. If you can see, for my dinner. This is just a spaghetti bolognese, 20 grams of protein, 369 calories. Let me show you the little nutrient thing. Can you see? I knew this was going to happen. It's just started to rain, and I was like, as soon as it starts to rain, she's going to leave the toilet. Excuse my hair as well. I've got a hair mask in, so I look a little bit crazy. 369 calories, like I said. 9.1 grams of fats. 2.7 which of saturate, 49.4 grams of carbs, 2.3 grams of sugar, okay, and 20.1 grams of protein. So fingers crossed, it is nice. This was, I think it was about £3 basically, which at the time I was like, oh, that's quite cheap. Thinking about it though, as we all know, I meal prep mince, so I'll either do, I used to do beef, or like steak mince. At the moment I'm on turkey mince, and it costs the same, I guess. So I'm buying 500 grams of mince for the price of this, so that makes about 4 meals. In reality, it's not difficult to make a bolognese. If I can make a bolognese, everyone can make a bolognese, and it costs a lot less and it's a lot cheaper. So if you've got, if you've got the time, it literally takes 10-15 minutes. I would recommend that you just meal prep them, have them in the fridge, as I normally do. That being said, if this tastes nice, I haven't even cooked it yet, I've tried it, this is a really good like emergency meal to have in the fridge. Like I said, it's 7:45 now. I don't really want to cook, so this is perfect to have on one of those days where you just get home a little bit later and you haven't got anything in the fridge, or likewise if you just don't have anything in the house, having one of these might be a good idea. Let me put it in the microwave. I've just screwed up the instructions. What do we have to do? 4.5 minutes and we're good to go apparently. Oh, it's raining so much. Oh, that's so annoying because I knew she would do this. I got back like half an hour ago. I fed her and was like, she'll go to the toilet. She's not wanting to go outside, and I thought, do I force her or do I just go and have a shower? Because normally the Wednesday it gets a bit, this is so not interesting for you guys all to do with food, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Normally on a Wednesday I go to the evening gym session, I come back, I take her out the toilet, I come back in, I eat, a shower, and then I take her out again. Well, she didn't want to go out today, so I was thinking maybe I can just long it out until like 9, half 9, and that just go out once rather than going out twice. But I feel like she's cottoned on, and now she's realised I haven't taken her out, and she's going to kick up a fuss when she's finished eating this duck strip thing. Right, let me cook this, microwave this, let it sit for a bit. I'll take her out in the meantime, and then I'll come back and we can try it together. You can't make this stuff up. I actually can't. I've just come back from taking the dog outside in the rain. Took the, left it obviously in the microwave, came back, took it out the microwave, and did this. So, it's on like the towels. I don't even know how I did this. Oh. So, I won't be telling you all how it is because it's on the floor. Oh, you have to laugh or you're gonna cry. Oh my god. The thing is, I have to be up again. I feel like I'm constantly saying this. I have to be up at 5:30 in the morning, and I can't be bothered to cook anything. If I order something, it's going to take like 40 minutes to get here. I was in such a good mood. I'm not going to let this ruin it. I'm going to clean this up now. I can smell it, and to be honest, can I give you like a recommendation based on the smell? No, probably not. Maybe what I'll try and do is if I have time, I'll pop back to Lidl again for like the 3rd time this week and see if I can grab another one and try it out for you all, because I've got no words. I have no words, just my luck. I'm gonna go and clean this up now. I've had to put the dog in her crate because otherwise she's gonna have a great dinner and I'm gonna go hungry. So let's clean this up and figure out what we're gonna have for dinner. If I'm in a meeting or like a Zoom or anything where I'm talking, or a phone call even, she's fine. She'll just sit there and she'll like lay on the bed or lay on the sofa or whatever and she'll be quiet. When I get the camera out and start talking, she wakes up, she starts barking. I don't know what it is. She obviously just must think, why is he talking to himself? He must be talking to me. I'm just about to try a protein shake. Let you see. It is banana and apple, again, I can't say this word, kefir. Can't say that. Yeah, you lay down, miss. Good girl. Ooh. This is how I spend most of the day. With Toki laying on my lap. Yeah, I know, you can lay there, it's fine. I'll move this out your way. Good girl. Banana and apple kefir, can't say the word. I thought, what a unique flavour. I've never seen a protein shake. Or to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen a drink even that's banana and apple. So I'm quite intrigued to see what it tastes like. No, don't put your head on that, miss. Come on, just got a head on my laptop. It's no added sugar, low fats. I'll show you guys the nutrition info. We have per 100 millilitres, 57 calories, 1.4 grams of fats, 4.6 grams of carbs, 4.5 of which are sugar, and 6.5 grams of protein per 100 millilitres. This is a 339 millilitre bottle, very exact. I thought as well we can compare it to the normal protein powder that I use. So, again, if we go for 100 grams, this is 57 calories per 100 grams. The optimal nutrition is 374 calories, so significantly more, over 300 calories more in this per 100 grams. And then protein per 100 grams is 76 grams of protein per 100 grams of this. And this is 6.5 per 100 grams. But if we're being realistic here, I'm not going to have 100 grams of this. I'm going to have, what does it say here, 31 grams. If you're looking for less calories but slightly less protein, we're looking at this. If you want more protein, you're not too worried about your calories, maybe you're looking at more muscle building stuff or like the bulking up kind of things, then we'll go with this. That being said, it all depends on whether or not this actually tastes nice. I also struggle with pre-made protein shakes because of the volume of them. As I said before, lactose and dairy stuff does not agree with me. So when I have this protein powder, the way I found to have it now that doesn't make me feel unwell is to have a scoop and literally a shot of water, like this much water in the bottle, scoop of protein powder, shake it and just shot the whole protein shake. And I'm done, and that doesn't seem to make me feel sick or give me any stomach problems. I don't know how I'm going to feel about drinking 339 millilitres of this, but let's give it a go. I'm not mad at that, but I don't think, personally, I can drink that whole bottle. I mean, I could drink the whole bottle, but I don't think it's a good idea if I drink the whole bottle. Yeah, I know I'm saying, oh, it tastes yogurty. It is kefir, however you say it, which is like, I'm going to get it wrong probably, but it's like fermented milk, right? Should I try it? Like fermented milk yogurty kind of thing. Let me Google it quickly. Yeah, a sour fermented milk drink made by adding a mix of good bacteria and yeast to cow, goat or sheep milk. I actually really like the apple and banana combo. Why have I not ever had apple and banana before? I'm actually a really big fan of this. I'm definitely going to get it again, but I just need to show you guys this quickly. Ooh. Oh, she's moved. She is, no, that's mine. She's like being asleep on my laptop, so it's now wet, which is great, isn't it, miss? Just had dinner, and for my dessert today, I'm going to have one of these. Puta had one of these, like, I can't remember, like 2-3 days ago, and he said that they were a little bit, like, grainy, but I'm going to try them anyway. It's 5 grams of protein in one of these ice creams, which I'm a little bit like... Fun little tip for you guys. If you take the amount of protein in something, so for instance, this is 5 grams, times it by 10, so 50. If that is equal to or more than the overall calories, we're in for a winner. It's high protein. If it's less, it's probably not that great. So let's look at this, for example. We've got 121 calories per bar. So 5 grams times by 10, 50. Quite a lot less than 121. So I wouldn't even say this is high protein. To their defense, it doesn't say high protein. It just says a source of protein. But this isn't a high protein sauce, dessert, whatever you want to call it. But let's give it a go anyway, just see what it tastes like. I've never seen an ice cream like a bar of ice cream with white chocolate around it, but I would be intrigued to see the equivalent, to see what the calories and the protein are of just like a normal one of these, not a protein version. But anyway, it's almost like dry. Does that make sense? Like when you have ice cream, it's like creamy. This is like, I need to drink water to eat this. I'm not a fan. Just walking back from the gym and we're having a like protein, it just says high protein pouch. Oh no, it doesn't. High protein yogurt pouch, peach. 25 grams of protein. Let me show you the nutrition info. It's a 200 gram pouch, 168 calories, 15.6 grams of carbs, 11 grams of sugar, 24.6 grams of protein, even though, oh, it says 25 on the front, so yeah, fair enough, 25. If we do our little times 10 rule, obviously 250 or 246, let's say. Higher than the 168 calories overall, so we're in for a winner here. It's a yogurt pouch, guys, nothing to write home about. I'd probably buy it again, but yeah, it's just a peach yogurt one. They had a strawberry one as well, and a papaya one. I probably should have tried, I think it was papaya. I probably should have tried the papaya one, because that's like a bit of not creative, that's the wrong word, a bit adventurous for me. I always, if I'm going to grab like the Graham's or whatever yogurt pouches, I always get the peach one. These yogurt pouches are really good for people like me that can't finish a full yogurt. Do you know what I mean? Like for me, a yogurt is a lot. Like it takes me a long time to eat it, and also they're really good for after the gym because I kind of keep it in my bag. There's like cool sections of my gym bag. This is massive built for athletes thing, so I keep it in one of them, and then it's fine for like an hour, 40 minutes. I can just have it as a little snack on the way home, so win-win. As a snack before I make my lunch, I'm gonna have one of these. A high protein pudding and topping, chocolate flavour. 11 grams of protein. Let me look at I'll show you guys even the nutrition info if it will focus. I've had a few of these before, which is why the pack is empty and there's only 2 left. It is per pot, so 115 grams. Per pot is 99 calories, 2.6 grams of fat, 1.8 grams which sat, 7.1 grams carbs, 5.5 of sugar, and 11.5 grams of protein. So yeah, that's a high protein. And it does say high protein, so they're not lying to us today. Like I said, I've had these already. There's a pack of 4 and I've had 2 already and just forgot to film and show you, but they are really good. I wouldn't say they're like exceptional. I think they're nice as a little desserty, snacky dessert. So it is Saturday night. If you ever want to develop or even test your patience levels, get a dog. Get one. Why not? Because they will test your patience. We've just been outside for 35 minutes trying to get her to go to the toilet. And I knew she needs the toilet because she's, well, 1, she starts biting, not biting, but like nibbling, and she needs the toilet. 2, her stomach is massive. And 3, it's like the end of the day, like night time, we go to the toilet. Tell me why she would not go to the toilet. Anyway, we got there eventually. This isn't what this vlog is about. So I've got 2 more things to try, and I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm only gonna try one of them because I wanna have this vlog finished by tonight, so I can either post it tonight or tomorrow, and it is 9:30 p.m. now, so I'm only gonna be trying one. Let me show you the 2 things actually. So the thing I am gonna have today, I got 2. So I got a normal chocolate mousse and I got a vanilla chocolate mousse. I always get the chocolate ones from Aldi and I love them so much. I forget what chocolate mousse tastes like because this to me is what chocolate mousse tastes like. Does that make sense? These are the best protein like dessert thing. Not this one specifically, the Aldi ones. I don't know, I've not tried this one yet, but I'm assuming this is gonna be the same because it looks the same. The only difference is this is 17 grams of protein and the Aldi one is 20, I believe, but that might just be because they're a bigger portion size rather than the actual macros of it. I don't have one to compare with, but what I'll do when Aldi opens, if it ever opens, is do like a comparison of the 2. But anyway, this one is 86 calories, 2.2 grams of fat, and then 10 grams of protein. That's per 100 grams. So yeah, this is good. Let me show you the little nutritions label if it will focus. And then this is the vanilla one. I got the vanilla one because the other day we went to hates me. She hates me. Hang on. Right, I've given her a little treat, so I'm going to have to do this really quickly. But basically, we went to this place in Altrincham a couple of weeks ago. I think it was called Gru. I did vlog it, so you have to go back and watch it. But they did, it was kind of like a, like Subway style, but chocolate mousse. You can choose your toppings and everything. And they had normal chocolate and white chocolate. And the normal chocolate was delicious, but it was very, very rich, as to be expected. The white chocolate, however, was the lightest thing I've ever tried. So I thought, let's try this and see if it gives the same vibe. Obviously this is vanilla and not white chocolate, but I've never had a vanilla mousse, so it could be nice, it could be disgusting. Let me try some now. It's very yellow, it's like custard almost. That's not what I was expecting. It's like, ooh, it's like, basically, if anyone's ever had the protein puddings, like they do chocolate and the vanilla, this just tastes like that vanilla one, but like foamy, kind of like a foamy custard. It's not even, if you can see, it's not like mousse-like texture, it's more foam. I'm gonna be honest, that's not my favourite. I will eat it though, but that's not, I probably wouldn't reach for that again. Anyway, I'm whispering because every time I start talking, she starts barking because it is bedtime and she wants to go to bed, obviously. So let me show you the nutrition info on this. This is Voodoo per 100 grams. This is 285 grams, the whole pack. 89 calories, 12.6 carbs, 2.7 with sugar, that's good. Protein, 5.6. So, I'm gonna have to hold her and do this, but basically we do our rule. I wouldn't say it was high protein, but like overall it seems okay. I haven't tried it, obviously, mainly because I didn't have any rice in the house, which is very rare because we always have rice in the house. So when I get some rice, I'll try it. I'll probably test it and like eat it in another vlog and let you all know. But that is all of the protein items I picked up from Lidl this time. Hopefully this video is useful and you can kind of see some ideas of things you might want to buy or things that you thought looked nice in the video. Even if I didn't think they were particularly tasty, you might still think, well, that looks nice, I want to try that. I love watching these kind of videos because sometimes you get in a rut of like eating the same, what I do anyway, of eating the same things and never really branching out. So I always think it's nice just to watch this kind of stuff and see what other people are having and see if it's good, and just their thoughts and opinions on it, so I don't have to waste my time trying things that aren't going to be good. But thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you all on the next video. It'll probably be more of like a week with me vlog kind of situation, but yeah. You gonna say bye? Barky dog? Say bye.